What's up, meatheads? It's been a while since we've talked. I thought I'd make a quick little video running over my 2018 Road Glide special. Since we got 800 some odd subscribers now on the channel, I figured it would be a good idea to actually just walk through the whole bike, since it is actually rather cold out. It is only about 20 degrees outside. We don't have a lot of snow out here, but big problem is we are just so cold. And there's a little woo. That's our puppy. But I figured I would go over my Road Glide, since like I said, we got quite a few subscribers here on the channel now. And it's been a while since I've actually talked about everything that's on this bike, from front end to tail end. So let's just talk right up here at the front. This is a Clockworks windshield, 9-inch windshield, the flare. It's a pretty popular windscreen for the Road Glides. I think it's one of the best looking windscreens for the Road Glide. So kind of makes sense that that's the one that's used most often. Right now here in the front with these are LED turn signals. They're from Custom Dynamics, I believe. They were on the bike before I bought it, and they're still in there, but I had Custom Dynamics ones in the back. They were also with the bike, but they went out last spring, so there's just some straight up incandescents in the back there. Next we got, these are Vindicta Handlebars. They're hoop tees. I have a review video on them. They're 12-inch rise, pretty straightforward. I like the look. They do give a T-bar style hand position, but they avoid all the headaches of, drilling through this gauge cluster housing. And then also you don't have to have a pullback plate or any of that to get that all to work. So pretty straightforward. Coming down, I don't have a front fender. I've run no front fender for a long time now. I guess I like the naked front tire look, but my oil cooler definitely looks like it would rather have a front fender on there. This tank is still stock and all that, so let's just go right to the meat and potatoes of the whole thing. So I have an A1 Cycles oil pressure gauge, pretty simple install on that. It's around $270, but it's pretty nice to have just an actual readout of what oil pressure you're at. Just in case, for me, I had my oil pressure sensor go out on my bike, so I like to know that I actually can see the true readout of my oil pressure without being like, oh my God, do I have, is my motor getting properly lubricated? Next we have, this is a Fuel Moto AC/DC air cleaner with their clear cover on it, so you can see the throttle body inside. It's a nice little air cleaner. It's about $200. It's basically an S&S stealth air cleaner, just not branded S&S. Got Vance & Hines big radius 2-into-2 pipes. That may be changing sometime in the near future to a different exhaust, but we'll see where finances are at. Behind the stock cam chest cover, we have an S&S 475 chain drive cam and an S&S oil pump and cam plate, S&S lifters, S&S tappet cuffs, basically S&S the works. And then we have a fueling vented dipstick that runs up and down and underneath here. I enjoy it. It's a nice little touch to the bike. Whether or not it has actual performance value is up to you to decide. My seat of the pants says that it does rev up a little bit faster without the extra back pressure of crankcase pressure in there, but it is what it is. We have a Saddleman seat on here, step up with the tuck and roll here. This is actually an homage to my Dyna. I had a tuck and roll style seat on that, but then it was just like a flat back, whereas this has got the lattice stitch. I went with brown rather than black just to offset an all black bike with something that's got like a little bit of color. Like I said, I got incandescents in the rear. I want to get LEDs again, just haven't really put a drive to it. Oh, I did actually get rid of my reflectors on the front. I need to get rid of this stupid dinky reflector here, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to get up and in there to undo the screws just to have all this come loose so that way you can get 2 Torx bits on the screws that hold this on and then just put it all back together. So kind of a lot of work for not a lot of reward. And then standard bags instead of the stretched bags since I'm running a shorter exhaust. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty bare bones, but it makes a lot of difference, especially the 475 chain drive cam in there with the tune. It makes about 106 horsepower at the rear wheel as well as 119 foot-pounds of torque. She definitely scoots, and she still gets good gas mileage. Gets about 39 on a good day when it's cold. If it was like warm enough to ride, I would get lower gas mileage. It definitely does not like the extreme cold, but yeah. This is my 2018 Road Glide Special, guys. I hope that if you're new to the channel, that this is a nice quick rundown. Oh my God. I am forgetting one of the nicest little hidden gems to this. A Legend suspension. I knew there was forgetting something. They're Legend Revo A's. I really enjoy them. I honestly forget that I have them there sometimes because they're so well hidden behind there. But then if I pop open my saddlebags, I'm just like, oh, yeah, this is a Legend suspension bike. Oh, what do we want to talk about now? What's in the future? Well, in the future, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get rid of those 2-into-2s. I want to go into a 2-into-1. What 2-into-1 I go to, I don't know at this point. What will fit my budget? What will look and sound the best? Not really sure. I want to get rid of the Mohawk and get LED turn signals back in there. I have a buddy of mine, Colton Matusek. I hope I'm saying his last name right. I will link his Instagram down in the bio. He actually makes LED inserts for your taillights and your front turn signals on Harley Touring at a really good price. I would hit him up and order some. He has a website. Actually, I'll leave the link to his website in my description for this video so that you guys can hit him up and help him out. He's a really nice guy, does really good work, hardworking guy. And he's got a couple different styles for his turn signals. He's got a halo style, but he also has a star style where it's well, you have to go check it out. But yeah, I think that the last few things that I really want to do to this bike is get rid of that Mohawk and get LEDs back in there, get rid of the reflector. Honestly, I should just take off this. I don't use the radio anymore since I have a Lexan G16 headset. But other than that, guys, this is my 2018 Road Glide Special. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video. Sorry for no startup. It is too cold for this bike to run. I don't want to run this bike with the type of oil that's inside it, how cold it actually is in the garage. It's like, I want to say like 15 degrees in the garage, even though it's insulated-ish. It is like below zero, well below zero outside, despite how it looks. So, hope y'all enjoyed. Hope this all gave a quick rundown of my Road Glide Special for you guys. Since the last time I did one of these videos on the Road Glide, it was way different. Completely different. One of my very first videos on the channel. But hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you around in the next one.